All right, so this #1 featherweight contender is no stranger to this setting. Tonight, though, he believes he's just a much better version of himself and finally has the goods and the chops to actually be a world champion.
Sometimes you get there, John, and you're just not ready. It's not easy to become the best in the world. The first time this man got here, he was a great fighter. He was good, but he just wasn't ready to be the best in the world. He said that the moment he got back home, he went to work to improve it. He feels like all the improvements were made, and tonight he's the best featherweight the UFC has.
And it does seem as though we have taken two-way action on this fight, but a lot of people believe in the challenger, and I'm not just talking about his coaches. We'll see how it goes tonight. Well, there have been so many great undisputed featherweight champions in UFC history. Max Holloway, Jose Aldo, Alexander Volkanovski, and this is the latest entrant, another guy who people believe could be just as special.
John, think about the names that you just listed. These are three of the greatest names the sport has ever seen. And this man is starting to build a resume where he stands alongside some of the greatest featherweight champions of all time. He is just a beast of an athlete. He is a beast of a champion, and he believes that tonight it will just be another notch on the belt as he keeps his championship belt.
We asked him in the fighter meeting, is this title challenger the toughest fight of your career? He smiled and said no comment. We'll see later tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. All right, now we bring you the tail of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Clay, the Carpenter, Guida! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Diego Nightmare Sanchez!
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon with one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva, but the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst them tonight. You get to make your mark in this great arena.
Guida's in half guard. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Nice shot there by the champ. Big ground and pound.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Oh, big shots raining down. Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling or so, it appears. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both...
Oh, he's in a world of trouble now.
Beautiful.
Sanchez is in half guard now. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Oh, and there it is, was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. 30 seconds in the round. 20 seconds to go in round one. Final seconds here of round one. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Round two next.
Great work. Just one breath. Take a deep breath and relax. When we go back out there, the same game plan, but now I want you to use more kicks.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two.
Nice punch to the head.
Another right hand gets through. Guida gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. That's the biggest score. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon. Oh, uppercut.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Oh, he got to the spot.
Posture's up here and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Sanchez. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Sanchez gets up and somewhat surprisingly, despite having a dominant position on the ground, he wants to take this fight back to the feet. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. Big right hand. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit...
Guillotine jump.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Good work from the top here by Sanchez. All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about.
Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, good defense, yes. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Side control now. Guida's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Now he's going full mount. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount. They will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Guida's right back to the full mount.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
In the half guard.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he could see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take any more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's tested.
Thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like. So when you get a guy... Look at that. Beautiful job by the champion.
So he's really
taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
He passes to half. Oh, right into mount.
Nicely done. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Johnny Lee just gets up.
Guida going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Working out of the half guard here. Guida's back in full out. Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Heading back to the corner now after that round. Guida's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's going to hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway.
It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Side control now. Sanchez has got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. Oh, man, that swelling is getting out of control. That's going to affect him as this fight continues. Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take?
Oh my God!
Takes the judges out of it, gets the finish.
Holy smokes!
So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. All right, let's get to the official decision. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 54 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Diego Nightmare Sanchez!
Well, congratulations are in order to the undisputed UFC featherweight champion.